Okay guys, just a quick video. I figured since I am making garlic bread tonight from scratch, I didn't think I had a video up on this. So it's super easy, so I figured I'd just throw the video camera on and show you guys what I do. Basically, I'm using Noreen's Big Batch Pizza Dough recipe, which is what I use for all of my pizza dough, and I love it as garlic bread because it's a little bit more chewy. It's also really fast because it only has to rise once for 30 minutes and you're good. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to start with 3 cups of warm water. Okay. There we go. Then we're going to grab our yeast out of the freezer. And we are going to add 2 tablespoons of yeast. Okay, to this we're going to add 2 tablespoons of sugar. Then on top of that, I'm going to add 7 cups of all-purpose flour. Now you guys might want to start with 6 cups. 7 cups works perfect for me. And then I also like to keep a little extra on the side just in case I need it. I usually don't though. 7 cups is usually perfect for me. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add 1 tablespoon of salt. And then we're going to add 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Sorry about that, I needed to refill. 2 and 3. Now, you can leave it the way it is, like this, or you can kind of fancy it up a little bit. I'm going to add Tone's rosemary garlic. This should be easy to find for just about everyone. And my kids love this in the bread. Just gives it a little extra flavor. So I'm going to add to this 1 tablespoon of the rosemary garlic. Actually, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons. But you use your own discretion of how herby you want it. It's up to you, and you can leave it plain too or just add garlic, but my kids really like the rosemary garlic. So I'm going to go ahead, lift this up, give this a mix, and here we go. And you guys can see it is coming together beautifully, and so I don't think I need any extra flour. So I'm going to go ahead and let this knead up for 5 to 7 minutes. And when it's all done, I will be back. Okay, so this is all done. I'm just going to get this right off of the mixer. Again, make sure your hands are super clean. I'm going to go ahead and put this in my hot soapy water. And I like to get out my dough scraper and scrape this right out of the bowl. Okay, try to get all of it. And then I'm just going to put it on my board. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in my bottom of my bowl here. I'm going to add some oil. Take my dough. Create a nice dough ball, which you guys have seen me do a million times already. I won't bore you. I'm going to go ahead, just take a look at that beautiful dough. See all the rosemary in it? Oh, and it smells so good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and drop that in. Now my dough's a little sticky today, which is totally normal for a really high humid day here in Michigan. You know, we're surrounded by the Great Lakes, so the humidity here can be a killer. So that is it. I'm actually just gonna put this back on my mixer and let it rest. here and rise and put a cloth over it. And set my timer for 30 minutes. In the meantime, I'm gonna heat up my oven to 400 degrees. And oh, I think Mason's got a scratch on his knee from playing outside, so I gotta go check on him. So I'll be back in 30 minutes and show you guys what I do next. Alright guys, it's been 30 minutes. My timer just went off. And there is our dough. Alright, I'm going to take you over to my board where we're going to punch this down and shape it and put it on a pan. Okay guys, so go ahead, just punch this dough down. Now, you can divide this into 3 pieces if you want and braid it, which is really pretty. I do that a lot too. But tonight, I'm going to bake it, and then I plan on cutting it in half and then putting cheese on it. So, I don't want to make the top any harder or more complicated than it has to be. So here is my dough, and someone asked me, why do you roll it out when you form a loaf? And that's really just to make sure that it's nice and even when you roll it up. I gotta move one of the kids' water bottles. And you don't have to do anything super fancy, huh babe? You can taste the sauce if you want. I just made my pasta sauce, so it's on the stove simmering slowly. I put onions in it, some garlic, zucchini, yellow squash, and mushrooms. So, alright, so I'm just going to take the end here and roll this up. Okay, I'm going to push in the ends. Close up the seam, push in this end, close it up. Okay, I'm going to kind of roll it over. I just want a nice, pretty loaf here, like an Italian loaf. Alright, so once you get it all shaped, I've already sprayed my pan here. So I'm going to go ahead and lift my bread, put it right on my very well used and loved cookie sheet. I had this thing for, I think, decades, to be honest. Alright. Very pretty, very simple. So make sure it's even. Okay. And you guys can see all the rosemary in it. It smells like garlic. It's got actually bits of dehydrated garlic on it too. So I'm going to put this in a 400-degree oven for about 25 minutes. And if you want, you can, if you want that, say you just want to use it as bread and you don't want to like cut it in half and put melted cheese on it, you don't have to. You can just bake this as a bread loaf. You can top this with an egg wash. My favorite is using 1 egg, about a tablespoon of milk, mixing it together real well, and then, you know, brushing it on. And then you can sprinkle it with sesame seeds or poppy seeds. The sky's the limit. So, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to keep it just like this, and I'm going to pop it in the oven now. And when it's done baking, I will bring you back and show you guys what it looks like. Okay guys, so we are back, and I went ahead and sliced my bread in half lengthwise, and I hope I can fit both on this pan. I should be able to. So what I'm going to do now, so I'm going to take some butter. Because I'm just not fancy here. I'm going to go ahead and put some butter on this hot bread here. Okay. I'm going to take a little bit of oil, olive oil. Take just a little bit of granulated garlic. Not a whole lot because remember the actual bread has garlic in it. Then I'm going to take some mozzarella cheese. Alright. Take some dried parsley and just sprinkle that on top. And that'll do it. Now, I'm going to set this back in the oven probably for another 10 minutes until the cheese is nice and melted. By then, my noodles should be done, my sauce is all ready, and we can go ahead and eat. So, once this is all melted and nice and gooey, I will bring it back and show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so this is it, the end result, and just took it out of the oven. Can you hear it? It is beautiful and crispy and super hot. So we're gonna give Daddy. You Bobo wants the onion too? Okay.
Taste the sauce or the bread?
You can taste the bread. Okay. You can dip the bread in the sauce if you want. Can you guys see that? That's beautiful and cheesy. Well, the cheese is dripping down now the side. But a nice crispy crust, and you'll get flavor all through here because it's flavored bread. What do you think? Mama's gonna try a little piece.
Mommy, delicious.
Mmm. Okay, you try a piece. Does Mason like it? Mason loves bread. You are a bread lover, aren't ya? Your bread dance? Woo! There he goes. That's his bread dance. Yeah.
So good.
Okay.
Try
Anyway.
it with a little bit of sauce.
Alright, so there you have it. And it's that easy. Pretty easy. And pretty delicious. The kids will tear this up. So, alright guys, we're going to go and eat dinner. I will show you my sauce real fast. There's a quick look inside my sauce bowl. Again, I've got onions. I've got yellow squash, zucchini, and mushrooms in here with garlic. So, just waiting for my noodles to finish and be ready to eat. So, the plan is on Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday to make pizza. No, was it? Yeah, no, Thursday. Wednesday's tacos. So on Thursday, any sauce that I have left over, if I have a little bit of sauce, I'll make it into a pizza. If I have a lot of sauce, I will cook up some chicken and throw some chicken in here and make a chicken parmesan. So, enough sauce for 2 nights, cuts down on my workload. And that is the key. So, alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if there's anything else you want to see, and I'll try to make it for you guys. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye.